Hi, last time we instantiated some pieces on the board, but we are not controlling for overlaps yet. So let's add to the piece script a variable which will be the logic position, and it will be a vector to I, which is a vector that uses integer coordinates. And let's do in the main script, let's maintain a list of pieces, array of piece, class name, and when we instantiate each piece, let's remove that, we will instantiate based on the, let's see, in the random position. We cannot multiply, we need to cast the logic position, and logic position we initialize with this, and we add to the list of pieces the piece. So to not repeat a position, we will search, we will make an auxiliary function to search for a piece at a given coordinate, which will return null if it doesn't find the piece. For piece in pieces, if this logic position is equal to the argument, we will return the piece. Sorry, we are missing. And so here let's do a while true, an infinite loop, but too much Python, sorry. If piece at logic pos is not null, we continue. If not, we use that position and break off the loop. So this will guarantee that all the pieces we instantiate are in different positions. Let's increase, for example, to 64 this, and this will be exactly filled without repetitions. But if we add one more to this value, we will enter an infinite loop and Godot will never populate the board. So let's make that. Let's choose, okay. So the idea for this game is that we will drag and drop the pieces according to the chess rules, and the beginning and end of that movement will determine which tile in the background will swap with which other. For example, if we move this bishop here, this red and this green tiles will swap positions, and then we will apply the classic rules of the match 3 games. Of course, we are having in the initial position, we are having too many matches already, so we will solve that in a future video. But for now, let's do the drag and drop logic. For that, we need to open the pieces. For example, we have this, and we need to use area 2D with a necessary shape to detect the shape 2D, collision shape 2D. And this collision shape must have a suitable shape, of course. Let's use a rectangle shape, and let's configure the collision area to enclose all the pieces. And in this area 2D, we will have to connect the mouse events to the script in a way that allows for handling the events, obviously. So if we detect an input mouse button, an input event mouse button, we will check if the event is pressed. Let's check first if it works, of course. So in the bishop, okay, it says press on piece. But of course, in the other pieces, we don't have yet configured that event. So let's add the same to the other pieces, we can open the prefab and paste those same nodes, and they will be already connected. So let's paste that here, and in the rook also. I realized now that I should have made a more general tile, but let's see. With this one, let's check the areas of the other pieces, because sometimes the size is not correct. King, it seems correct. The bishop is already configured. The pawn is a bit too high here. The queen, let's do a more slender one. Although it doesn't have to be perfect, of course, but it helps for the intuition of the player that the click areas are correct. So let's try. There is something fishy here. It continues to work only for the bishops. Let's see. Okay, it seems that we need to disconnect this and reconnect to the same event for this to work. I don't know why, but it's nice to know. Sorry, area 2D. And now they should work for all of them. Yeah, the rook works, the bishop, the knight works, the queen works. Yeah. Okay, so obviously we need to detect also that we are dragging a piece. So let's use a boolean here, which will be false, and we set it on true if we are pressing, and if the event is input event mouse motion, we will check if we are dragging the piece, and we will need position. Yeah, let's set for now the position to the event position to see what happens. And if the event is not pressed, we will set dragging to false. So let's see if this works. It seems to it's using the absolute position of the mouse. So let's use the global position for this to better. Yeah. Okay, we are dragging. Nice. But this has obviously has the problem that when the mouse moves too quickly, I'm dragging, and if I move the mouse too quickly, we are no longer registering that event. So let's do a global function that will do that for the piece. So we don't depend on the area. Now we can drag at a greater speed. Yeah, obviously we are moving the piece at arbitrary positions, but we will fix that in the next video. For now, thanks for watching. Let me know if you have suggestions or questions. Please like and subscribe and share the channel with people that could enjoy it or learn some from it. And consider supporting this kind of tutorial videos using some of the links below. Thanks.